Yeah, that's why I got a bad back. It wasn't that one, but one's just as bad. Could you see that? We better roads in bloody India. And it's a ghost town. You know, why aren't the workmen patching them up now? Pay them double time to work on a Easter Sunday. All the supermarkets are shut. I've just been to Morrison's, Tesco, Aldi, they're all bloody shut. Not normally closed down, is it? I've been to a Pakistani shop. Only cat food there was Whiskas. But it was in tins, it smelled slightly less rotten out of a tin. So I thought I'd just go around and see if anywhere else is open, i.e. B&M Bargains. They sell cat food and dreamies and stuff. But I thought I'd take the scenic route over the hills. That mirror alright. Must have knocked it yesterday. You doing, Albert? Yeah, she's going up there. I thought I'd do a little test ride, make sure all the connections are solid. Just imagine clanging down a few potholes and something coming loose again. Disgusting. Yeah, my back was a bit tender after going to work, and then when I clanged down that bloody pothole, that's why I'm in pain. Crickets on Easter Sunday. I needed a few provisions for tomorrow because I'm working, so I just got some rice pudding. That's all there. And I'll take a pack of biscuits. I'm meant to be off brews and biscuits, so I'm trying for a healthy option. And again, do you ever feel any better with all this healthy food? Can't say I do for all the excuse me, all the smoothies and things I've had. I don't know, there are lots of people in my lay-by. Laughing gas canisters. Oh, let's have some laughing gas. Silly sods. Not better, innit? Right, so I painted over that clear silicone with some gooey stove paint, and once that's dry I'll spray it over with gloss. And is that mist or is it drizzle on the way? So you can see, can't you, it's not the neatest of jobs. It won't really be seen there. Who's going to comment anyway? So look at them lights, see if they're still working. Yep, I wanted to take a picture of them anyway because Amazon are asking for a review. So there's one still pinged out. That's not in the centre, that top one. About half an inch too much to the right. I should have used a ruler. I mean, you're trying to guess. Back one. Yep. Should I take that off? Why bother with it? Well, the Velcro there is for that thermometer in summer, but why bother? Wondering what temperature it is, we're only a little impulse buy. Should I do a Tarzan orange test? Because I was telling Beans on Toast what he needs for London is silly pointless donkey one, bloody woodpecker, and you press two together. The hidden noises are a chicken, which is ridiculous. Why would you want a chicken on a bike? And a cavalry charge, well that's quite useful, isn't it, if you're filtering. So there you are, Beans on Toast, that was specially for you. We're taking the battery leads off my monitoring. Look at that one. Imagine going down that in the dark. Yeah, we're taking the battery lead off. I can't monitor the trip meter, which is what I use to monitor the fuel usage. So I'll have to wait for an orange light now. Or fill it up. Petrol station near work, so it's not too much of a concern really. Right, B&M bargains. I was going to go to the bike shop. I looked under the sink and I still have an almost full container of oil. And it is fresh. I think I mixed them together last year. I think I had 2 halves left for some reason. Maybe, yeah, I think I had half left, and then when I filled my bike up from a 5 litre one, there was a litre left, some cobblers like that. And I mixed it together. Whether that's wise or not, I'm not sure. It depends if it's... You shouldn't mix mineral oil, should you, with synthetic or semi-synthetic. So, should I get fresh? But I want to use that old one up, because it's all dusty and grotty. I won't hang on to it. Plus it's £30 bloody, isn't it? Yeah, stumble in front of traffic, Albert. Why would you be walking up here? It's exercise. Yeah. Not summertime yet, is it? What are we on? 4th of April. Cold wind, grey and grotty. It actually forecasts wintry showers on high ground for tomorrow, and cold tonight. And like I keep saying, we have a 7-month long winter in our bloody country, don't we? No wonder Ringo left. He had a mansion in Cranley in Surrey and he sold it for 20 million and moved to LA. And when we asked why, he said because of our soaring crime rate and the crap weather. So nothing good about having to put an overcoat on. And when you're on about the crime rate, I mean, imagine moving to LA where there's mass shootings. He was disgusted to hear about, in Liverpool, his hometown, a disabled lady was turfed out of a wheelchair, given a kicking, and had all her valuables stolen by a couple of scouts. Gits, basically. He was so appalled. What's going on here? He mentioned it, you know, in an interview. Something terrible was happening in England. Oh yeah, his added comment was, yeah, this is that new junction I was a bit confused about before. His added comment was that, he said in the 50s when we were all teddy boys, he said, still have got a bloody good kicking, we'll have tracked down who did that and give him a good kicking, and yet people don't do that these days. He actually said we'll kick the shit out of him. tipping a woman out of a wheelchair and mugging them. Well, I don't know, has our society always been a bit like that? I mentioned something yesterday on Twitter to someone, a bloke on about being conned on the telephone. I said, well, in this week's papers, a woman in Yorkshire, aged 55, a bit younger than me, a widow woman with lots of money, and she was a special constable at one time as well, so she couldn't have been that daft, although she's been ripped off to the tune of £500,000. Yes, I got chatting to two blokes and they seemed very friendly and they gave me loads of compliments and they asked me for money, so I sent some, and then now they wanted more, so I kept sending more and more and more. Dear me. £500,000. And of course the police said there's no chance of getting that back. Oh, then is all this deserted? Off me ass. Well. Yeah, it is all in darkness, isn't it? Good test of my new horn there. Someone's right up your back end. So why is everything shut? I thought it might just be an odd place that's shut, you know, because couldn't get the staff on a Sunday, but they must have said all shops must close on Easter Sunday. I bet they're shut as well. The range is down there. To that. Oh, gotta get past. Well, I'll go to Accrington first then. Yeah, there's a nice back road over the countryside into Blackburn. What's up with you? You're doing Albert? I could tap past you, no trouble. Gonna get past. Oh yeah, hand on thigh, put your hand on your thigh. Yeah, sports bike rider, I have to put my hand on my thigh. Oh, a few bikes out then. Not just me this week. I'll come off here and then go Blackburn Road way. You think they'd be desperate for bloody customers because of the lockdown and it'd stay open as long as possible. So it must be an official order to close. If you're in a business, you want to be working, I say working, I'll be sat behind the counter 12 hours a day. Make back some bloody revenue. Nice new resurface work done here. I'll find it. driverless in it. KTM, yeah, there's a big KTM dealer now. Kawasaki KTM. Check everything's still working after all them. Oh, what's happened there? Bit of a gap. Unless it's a chip. There's still some foam in that gap. Oh yes, lights are reflected in that window and they're still working. $390 Duke, 4,300 on the road. See what they got in second hand. They used to have a big range of second hand machines, but you notice these days in the bike shops, not many do. They're all brand new. I think we're all made of money. Nice, aren't they? Retro look. That rear suspension. It's a bit spindly with them side plates on that. And another one with a big hole. Should be a plastic cap to cover that nut up. And little chrome buttons in each of those Allen sockets. Get little plastic chrome buttons, can't you? I have some somewhere. That exhaust is nice, isn't it? Another one with a sensor like that Triumph had. What do them sensors do? Pick up. It's not a spark plug, is it? To burn any more gases off. That radiator thing might be accessible, but it looks a bit crap, doesn't it? Could probably get a sticker saying Kawasaki in that colour. Oh, what's that? Tornado Tray 900 RS. Brilliant, isn't it? Oh no, Benelli Tornado and a Aprilia next to it. Oh well. Despite winning the lottery, £3.10 on Friday, I can't afford a new bike. Trying quite nicely, that. Not still soggy. Yeah. Spray with gloss. See little bits come off there. I nicked it yesterday with my spanner when I'm getting that nut off. So when I get home, it's another little spray. So I'm glad everything's working, including my Tarzan horn. What do you think, beans on toast? Would you like one? You can get, I've looked on eBay in America, and you can get just the wolf whistle one. But I expect you might get complaints about them. I didn't check that Gorilla Glue, did I, with my end caps, see if it had set. all in darkness. The only alternative is that funny little shop going out of Blackburn if it were trying him. What bike with that? XV 1700 maybe? Definitely a V-twin. And the bike shop shut, surprise, surprise. Won't be long now. Blue skies, green trees, and warmth, and freedom. I was talking to someone yesterday though, one of my neighbours. It might all start again, another lockdown. I said, yes, possibly. To slow down a little bit. Busy junctions. Roads broken up everywhere, aren't they? I was saying on another vlog, as they call them, that rather than just doing this tootling, I'd rather something was at the end of it all, you know, either a visit to a bike shop like I intended to do just now, but they're all bloody shut, or some event, classic cars or bikes, or a steam rally or something, but I'm not really into just tootling for the sake of it. It just tires me out. If you have a break, you can have a brew and a nice meal and a walk around, get the blood circulating again. But just tootling's no bloody good. There's lights on in there. Does that mean the food section is open? Oh well. Oh no. You're doing all of it. Open door but boarded up, unless he's decorating, ready for the big opening in a couple of weeks. There's always the smell of chip fat though, that puts you off eating somewhere, doesn't it, if there's a stink of stale fat. Little lazy bones, aren't you? Mm-hmm. No dreamies, just a bag of cheap biscuits. It's too cold to sit outside with a brew and biscuits. What a bloody pong. Thing. Rat piss or mouse piss stinks. We'll have a nice non-smelly house. We're having 3 cats. Yeah, it's just reminding me I was going to sort my water feature out, wasn't I? I don't know if it freezes tonight and ruins the pump. Yes, well, it's not quite summer yet, but my water feature is back. I just cleaned the tub out, put the water pump back in, filled it up, cut the cable down so it just fits nicely onto the main socket in my bike shelter. Oh, I painted that black, spray painted that satin, that wooden platform. Them plastic half barrels match them planters, which have nothing in yet. I could have got some cheap bulbs, but I think bulbs are a bit of a waste of time. Like I said, you're better buying them little trays of established young plants, aren't you? They're only cheap. £1 for about 10 little plants. So for a £5 you could fill them tubs up. Well, thank you for watching today's little tootle. It was just a test to make sure nothing went kaput. You know, clanging down potholes. If you have a loose connection somewhere, you soon find it. But everything seems fine. So I'll continue with my brew and then have something to eat.